Good morning, brothers and sisters. Just wanted to do a quick video here, something that got into the news today on September, well, I guess it was posted on the 9th. Um, Washington Post here, panel of global leaders urges drug policy overhaul. And it says a 21-member international panel urged a global overhaul of drug policies, calling for some drugs, such as marijuana, be regulated, an end to incarceration for drug use and possession, and greater emphasis on protecting public health. And you can go down and see, the people that were behind this, uh, UN former Secretary Kofi Annan, the former presidents of Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Poland, Portugal, Switzerland, Richard Branson, and former Fed Reserve Chief Paul Volcker. And I bring this up because it's just one more, biblical, um, pointing toward the end times here. Let's take a quick look in the Bible. um, First one we'll take a look at is just definition a little bit here in Galatians 5. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanliness, and lasciviousness. Lasciviousness. That's better. Idolatry, witchcraft, and this is the one we're interested in. Hatred, variance, emulation, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies. Envyings, murders, drunkenness, revilings, such as the like, of which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not enter the kingdom of God. So um, it's it's serious, what's going on here. Now let me just click over here and just show you. I think a lot of people know this already, but this word witchcraft is pharmakeia, which we get our pharmacy. You see there in Strong's medication pharmacy, that is by extension magic, sorcery. And see how those two things are intertwined in the use of the Bible. And um, I think um, people talk about a lot of the satanic practices. Uh, they called it, I think it was, and apologize for using some of these terms, but we need to know what we're up against. Um, I think they called it sex magic, I want to say, but the notion was getting really high on drugs and then, doing stuff, um, is a practice right out of Satanism. And this goes all the way back again into the Old Testament. And I'll link an article down below that kind of takes it out to to the edge, if you want to say. But I think you got to get some of this grounding to know why some of these things that just slide through as an article in the Washington Post are actually biblical. In the case of Pharmakeia, it's linked to witchcraft, and witchcraft is linked to Pharmakeia. And so, you know, um, let's take a look now. I did a Strong's search on Pharmakeia just in the New Testament, just so we can take a look. So there's our Galatians 5, and then we got Revelation 9. Neither repented they of their murders, nor of their pharmakeia, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. And so this is uh, in Revelation 9, it's justification for the punishments that are continuing to fall upon the earth. And I think in Revelation 9, we're probably in the trumpet judgments. Um, okay, Revelation 18. Now this is the description of the end times, Babylon. Um, And the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy pharmakeia were all nations deceived. And um, The article I'll link, he's trying to put together, the mark of the beast potentially with this because, he draws that connection into like Obamacare where the type 2 implanted medical device for identification is in there, and he's trying to tie these two, which could be legit until we get there. We're not there for sure. I guess the iPhone 6 can be activated with a RFID implanted device too. So one way or another, this mark of the beast system is going to get implemented, and looks like we're on the cusp of it. But this witchcraft, sorceries, and pharmakeia is all part of this end time story. And again, Revelation 18, the end times Babylon, is a description of what that one world government is going to look like, both from a political, military aspect, financial aspect, and from a spiritual aspect. And the great men of the earth forbid their pharmakeia. So it sure appears that partly what's going to go on here is um, use of drugs, likely in inducing people to worship the beast. And that's what I'm getting from this passage here. So let's take a quick look at this article I'm going to link below, and this will just be a little heads up video. So, oh, and I first got this in Steve Quayle's website this morning, but he was linking to before it's news, and I've got such suspicion of that site because anybody can post there. Yeah, there's interesting stuff gets put out there, but there's also, anybody can post there. So when I found it in the Washington Post, then it was more believable. I just Googled and ran into this article here where this person's going down and he's making the same point. Um, so I'll link this. But okay, folks, just one more reason to know that we're in the end times is when those drugs are basically, you know, non-criminalized, and you can just imagine the explosion of usage that's going to happen. It's the mighty men and the kings of the earth that are going to use pharmakeia basically to enslave the public. So while everybody's demanding their drugs and their sin and whatever, that's the lever that's going to get used to enslave the population. And that's what the Bible is saying. You can sure see it going to happen right now. So God bless you this week, everybody, and Lord willing, we'll see you on the next one.